We are in Kisumu, the CBD at Maseno University Retirement Benefit Scheme, where we are doing the installation of a 36 kilowatt peak solar power system.
The scheme was incorporated in the year 1990. We serve the members of Maseno University, the staff of Maseno University and Tomboya University, and we administer their retirement benefits so that when they retire or when they are aged, we pay them out and they are able to, of course, live a comfortable retirement. Power in Kenya is an interesting story because of the cost that we incur when it comes to usage of electricity. And you can imagine running a commercial building, you cannot control sometimes how tenants use power. So we've had challenges in terms of the amount of bills we are paying for consumption of power in this building, to a point that we had to do sometimes meter separations for tenants, and it was very costly. We were using quite some amount to try and accommodate tenants and also serve our members, because these costs eventually are borne by our members. Given this high cost, we felt that we need to adopt solar as part of our, of course, strategy plan and go green. We did an analysis of our consumption, our actual consumption before we installed solar. And from what we were promised is that we would be able to save up to 60% of our current costs if we install solar. In terms of payback period, we are looking at recouping the initial setup costs within 6 years of installing the solar system. And of course, if you're looking at a saving of over 60%, that one goes back to our members, as I mentioned, in form of their savings for retirement. We are a public sector organization. Essentially, we conduct our processes under the Public Procurement Act of 2015. So our interaction with Optplan started at the procurement level, where we tendered for these services and they were part of the bidders. Luckily, I say luckily because we've had a good interaction with them. Luckily, they were the winning bidders, and we awarded them the contract to install power to the MURBS building.
The installation will enable the offices which are located in this particular building to implement their operations non-stop without being worried that they will have power blackout. Essentially, all the operations that were being aided by Kenya Power will be provided by the solar power solutions that we have installed at this building. The system that we've installed for them will be able to support all the power needs of the building.
The board really looks at the bottom line. When we are making such decisions, the member is our key focus. And of course, the member here is money in the member's pocket. So I can give them the assurance that some of these decisions that we make and engaging partners like Optplan, for us is really about the member at the end of the day. Are they going to retire with more in their pockets? So you ensure that at the end of the day, your costs are going low. If we would have remained in the grid, you can imagine 60% of savings for the next 30 years of a member's life in this scheme. That is substantial savings for this member, and of course it goes back to their retirement package. I would definitely recommend Optplan. They come with a lot of experience in the private sector. I think that's where they get their efficiency from. When many contractors come to work in a public service institution, you would imagine the bureaucracies that are undertaken, but we've had none of that. So for those who wish to have that level of efficiency, for those who wish to have timely services, of course, I would fully recommend Optplan.